Good morning, this is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from the YouTube channel as I continue on my part series, The Week That Was College Football History and Review, 1968 College Football Season, Week 5 on October 19th, 1968. We're going to start with North Carolina upsetting number 7 Florida, 22-7, plagued by 8 lost fumbles. Number 7 Florida was stunned by North Carolina, which showed sudden reversal in its offense. Tar Heels also created strong pass rush, throwing Gators quarterbacks Jackie Eckdahl and Larry Wentz for minus 42 yards in losses. North Carolina kicker Don Artig bombed through field goals from 47, 44, and 42 yards away. Pass interference, one of 3 called against Florida, was whistled on outstanding defensive back Steve Tannen to give Carolina quarterback Gail Bomar a chance to wedge behind guard Mike Chalupa for first of his 2 touchdowns that gave the Heels a 13-0 lead in first quarter. Even saddled with their quarterback sacks, Gators rushed for 216 yards, but could manage only 8-yard touchdown run in second quarter by fullback Larry Smith, 142 yards rushing, who surprisingly lost 4 fumbles. Next, North Carolina State shut out Virginia 19-0. Number 8, Tennessee beat Alabama 10-9. As number 8 Volunteers took advantage of short opening kickoff that end. Terry Dalton ran 15 yards from the 22-yard line. Tennessee went 63 yards on 10 plays to tailback Richmond Flowers' 1-yard touchdown flop, which was his 4th straight dive behind left side blocking of Volunteers' line. So in the fourth quarter, the kicker Carl Crimser gave Tennessee a 10-3 lead with SEC record to date 54-yard field goal. Alabama more than 40 yards in fourth quarter as quarterback Scott Hunter completed 7 passes, including 4th down, 4-yard touchdown to wide receiver Donnie Sutton. Tennessee stopped Tennessee's 2-point run, but was incapable of halting Bama's onside kickoff. Tennessee defensive back Jim Rutherford made big play by blocking kicker Mike Dean's last play field goal try from 35 yards out. Number 20, Louisiana State beat Kentucky 13-3. Fighting Tigers opened their SEC campaign with come-from-behind effort, 8th straight win over Blue Wildcats. Kentucky showed well, going 3-0 on kicker Bob Jones' 20 yards field goal at halftime, making it inside let-us-shoot 5-yard line twice. The Bengals defenders had backs to the wall was when they performed best. Linebacker Mike Anderson made 2 tackles in each of 2 anxious situations to spare Tigers' goal line. Anders also made fumble recovery at his 4-yard line, while fellow linebacker Ricky Owens made interception at his 8-yard line. LSU went 71 yards on drive after the second half kickoff that started with tailback Tommy Allen's 14-yard sweep and ended with his 1-yard touchdown run. Kicker Mark Lumpkin added 42 and 29-yard field goals in the fourth quarter. Wildcats quarterback Stan Fortson hit 20 of 27, 148 yards and 3 interceptions, including 5 in clutch catches by Dick King, but Kentucky could do little with its 14 plays started inside LSU 15-yard line. Georgia Tech beat Auburn 21-20. Number 5, Purdue beat Wake Forest 28-27. Wake Forest, perhaps best winless team in the nation, pressed number 5 Purdue into 2 touchdown rally in the fourth quarter, as Demon Deacons got 24-yard touchdown run from sub-fullback Jimmy Johnson, a 4-yard touchdown run by quarterback Freddie Summers for 17-7 halftime margin. Meanwhile, Boilermakers halfback Leroy Keys had 214 yards on 25 carries, lost 4 fumbles, but scored from 19 yards to get within 17-14 in third quarter. Summers threw touchdown pass. Kicker Tom Deacon had a 38-yard field goal in fourth quarter for 27-14 Wake lead. But Keys caught 27-yard pass to set up a halfback Jim Kirkpatrick's 14-yard touchdown run. And then kicker Jeff Jones kicked after Key's 2-yard touchdown run. Number 18, Michigan beat number 19, Indiana, 27-22. As Wolverines took advantage of 2 rapid-fire errors in third quarter by Indiana to take share of Big Ten lead. Hoosiers held 10-7 in third quarter on kicker Bob Warner's field goal after trade of 18-yard touchdown runs by Michigan halfback Ron Johnson, Indiana fullback Hank Pogue. Michigan defensive back Jerry Hartman picked off pass by quarterback Harry Gonzo, raced 62 yards to touchdown. Indiana halfback Larry Highsmith lost fumble on following kickoff, and 4 plays later, wide receiver John Gable made controversial end zone catch of quarterback Dennis Brown's 8-yard pass, so Wolverines had Lightning 20-10 lead. They would not lose. Ohio University beat Miami of Ohio 24-7. Number 17, Texas beat number 9, Arkansas 39-29. The seesaw affair tilted in second quarter on crushing run game of Texas. Longhorns trailed 15-10 after Hogs quarterback Bill Montgomery hit wide receiver Chuck Dickers with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Texas fashioned next 4 touchdowns for insurmountable 39-15 lead. Fullback Steve Worster's 2 touchdowns. Wide receiver Cotton Spivers 51-yard touchdown catch, and tailback Chris Gilbert's 40-yard touchdown run. So Arkansas tailback Bill Barnett scored his second and third touchdowns in fourth quarter. California beat UCLA 39-15. Washington State tied with Stanford 21-21. Stanford was ranked number 14 in the country, which is a 21-21 tie. As an end result, Cougars quarterback Jerry Henderson, Pat Gates' leading passer, was outdone by Stanford quarterback Jim Plunkett. Henderson scored 2 running touchdowns in the second quarter to keep halftime score in the 14-14 deadlock. Lincoln's part in first half tie was authored by Plunkett. Wide receiver Gene Washington, as fleet receiver, toted 39-yard pass to 1-yard line with only seconds left in the first half. So Plunkett rolled out on next play for tying touchdown. Henderson boosted Washington State to 21-14 lead. 12-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Larry Thatcher in the third quarter. So with 6:18 showing in the fourth quarter clock, Nifty Washington nabbed short pass and banged through 2 defenders to score touchdown for try. Stanford expected to get ball back, so it went for a tying kick by kicker Steve Horowitz. But Wazoo and Liv matters in closing moments with 67-yard touchdown bomb from Henderson to wide receiver Johnny Davis. But it was called back because Davis was flagged for motion as he set up. So like, who's look at week 5, most of the events that took, the games that were played on October the 19th for week number 5. Week 5, October 19th, 1968. Let's get into the AP poll. We had for October 21st, Southern California, number 1, Ohio State, number 2, 3, Kansas, 4, Penn State, 5, Notre Dame, number 6, Tennessee, number 7, Purdue, number 8, Georgia, number 9, Miami, number 10, Syracuse, number 11, California, number 12, Michigan, number 13, Texas, number 14, Missouri, number 15, Florida, number 16, Arkansas, number 17, Mississippi, number 18, Louisiana State, number 19, Texas Tech, and number 20, Florida State. So that includes a look at the games that were played on during week 5 of the games that were played in the 1968 season, week 5, October 19th, 1968. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Do video this magnitude tomorrow. Until then, talk to you soon.